Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ram Man here, and this is Ram Man Reviews, episode 4. And today we'll be talking about a classic in film cinema, and that movie is Jaws. For those of you that don't know, this was released in 1975, directed by Steven Spielberg, and the music was by John Williams. So, this past Tuesday, I had the pleasure of seeing it on the big screen. This is my first time watching it on a theater, and I got to tell you guys, the experience was great. If you ever get a chance to see it in theater or any kind of screening, like at a beach or whatever it is they do, I'd recommend that you go because it was great. Um, I've always held Jaws in high regard. It's on my list of top 100 horror films. Easily, it makes the list, but after this viewing, like everything just really clicked. I fell in love with the characters, Brody, Quint, Hooper, the dialogue between all of them, between all the characters, but between those three the most was just real special. You know, um, you really sympathize with the characters. The it's just a great film overall. Um, you know, you have the great special effects that still hold up. The scares still hold up. In the theater I was in, which was packed, it was packed with all kinds of people, from young kids to middle-aged adults, young adults, teenagers, and even a few seniors were in there as well. Um, but some of the scares even caused a group of young kids to leave. I heard them walking out saying that they felt it was too real for them, that they couldn't handle it. And I think that's pretty cool. When a film, what, more than 40 years old, still holds up to this day, that's an accomplishment right there. And Jaws on its own is already a masterpiece. There is no other shark film that compares to it. And every shark film that comes out, that comes out after Jaws will be compared and will never equal Jaws' greatness. It's just one of those things where everything fell into place. Um, like I said, you have Brody and Quint and Hooper. Just all the witty lines they have, the witty dialogue. It just connected with me so well this time. Um, that honestly, by the end of the film, I just wanted to watch it again, and I was tempted to watch it when I came home. Um, but I feel like Jaws is easily gonna be bumped up to like top 10, top 10 films of all time for me. So that shows you how big the impact it had on me this time. Are you guys a fan of Jaws? Have you seen it before? How many times, if you are a hardcore fan, how many times do you watch it a year? I know a lot of people like to watch it on the 4th of July. I think that's something I might start doing. If not that, I'll make it a summer tradition, to watch it during the summer, or to go out in the theater and watch it again, because yeah, it was just a great experience. I don't think I've ever had as much fun at a movie than I have with this one. Because this is the film that kept people out of the water and still does to this day. So that's more of a testament to Steven Spielberg and all those involved, to how effective this film is. And of course, we have the score, which is fantastic and which is iconic. Everyone knows it, whether you've seen Jaws or not. When you hear the music, you know that that's Jaws. That's something that is always going to stay with us as a society. It's always going to be there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for that. Jaws is a 10 out of 10. There's no debating that in my eyes. Let me know what you guys think of the film. Do you give it a perfect score? Is there anything you dislike about the film, or anything that you really like about it that you think deserves more attention? If you guys are looking for anything else pertaining to Jaws, I'd recommend checking out The Skeleton Crew. It's a podcast on the Horophilia network of podcasts. My friends from The Skeleton Crew, they did a review of it. And it's easily the best retrospective you're going to hear. They really get in depth with it, and you really get a lot of different perspectives from them. So yeah, check that out if you have a moment. And until then, guys, I'll catch you for the next review. I'll be posting something tomorrow, so be looking out for that. Until then, peace out.